description if you haven't already watched. I really hope you guys like this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and let's get on with the video. You know that feeling when you're constantly thinking, I'll be happy when I get there, but you don't even know where there is? That was literally me. I felt like I was always chasing the next big thing. Better grades, better body, better everything. But it's exhausting. Here's the thing. Psychology calls it the hedonic treadmill. We think once we achieve something, we'll finally relax. But our brain just moves on to the finish line. And then boom, we're running again. What changed is I started slowing down on purpose. I began romanticizing tiny moments like making chai, walking to college, or even just folding my hoodie. Yes, it's a vibe. I gave my brain dopamine hits from the present instead of the future, like playing my favorite playlist while doing boring tasks. Having a fun habit swap. Instead of scrolling TikTok while rushing breakfast, I sit on my bed, drink it slowly, and stare at the wall like a peaceful grandma. Instead of panicking about my future, I write down 3 things that are already going well. That list is usually funnier than it's deep. Like, I found my AirPods case, or my eyeliner matched today. Now, it's about having that mindset shift. Your brain processes the pace of life the way it processes music. If everything's too fast, you miss the melody. But when you slow it down, you actually feel the beat. So now, I'm not in a rush to get there anymore because I realize there is just here. If you've been sweating through your life, try walking for a week, literally and mentally. We're growing and we're not rushing anymore. Sometimes life feels like a group project where you're doing all the work. Yeah, same. But recently, I've made a few tiny mindset shifts that literally made me so much happier, like laughing at my own jokes happier. And no, it's not toxic positivity, it's actual brain science. Number 1 is to stop the main character energy in the bad way. We all want the main character vibes, but not every situation needs you to overthink if people are staring. Spoiler, they're probably thinking about what to eat for dinner. Psychology calls this the spotlight effect. We overestimate how much people notice us. Realizing this makes embarrassing moments way less embarrassing. Number 2 is to romanticize the tiny stuff. I started making boring things aesthetic in my head. Walking to college, boom, I'm in a music video. Drinking water, fancy glass, pink straw. Psychology says that when we attach the positive emotions to routine habits, our brain releases dopamine. So yes, my 1 pound corner shop coffee is basically self-care. Number 3 is to treat your brain like a TikTok algorithm. You know, if you keep liking cat videos, TikTok shows you more cats. Your brain's the same. If you constantly focus on bad stuff, you train your brain to find more bad stuff. I started literally saying next in my head to the negative thoughts. It sounds dumb, but it works. Number 4 is this matter in the next 5 years. My maths teacher once said this and it stuck. If something won't matter in the next 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes stressing over it. Like, will I remember that I spilled chai on my white hoodie in 2030? No. Will my future self still be vibing with good friends? Hopefully yes. Number 5 is to laugh at your own cringe. When you do something cringe, you have 2 options. Hide forever, turn it into a funny story, or people actually connect more when you're real about your awkward moments. Psychology calls this the pratfall effect. Basically, being imperfect makes you more likable. Happiness isn't about suddenly having the perfect life. It's just editing the way you think about the one you already have. And now, excuse me while I romanticize doing my own laundry. We've all seen that 5 to 9 morning routine trend. Wake up early, drink green juice, and do yoga. Cute. But honestly, my glow up doesn't start in the morning. It starts the second I get home. From skincare rituals to feel like therapy to the little habits that secretly rewire your brain for success. I'm taking you through my 5 to 9 evening routine that will make you feel like that girl before you even wake up. This is your evening edition, the routine that helps you relax, recharge, and follow up mentally, physically, and emotionally. One is to reset your space. Now this is usually between like 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Now quick tidy up of your room, putting things back in place. And when I talk about the psychology inside in this, is basically that a clean environment signals that your brain that the day is winning now, reducing stress and giving you a sense of control. I used to ignore this step and go straight into scrolling my phone. But my brain felt so cluttered once I started doing a 15-minute tidy up, and I noticed my evenings actually felt longer and calmer. Number 2 is to unplug and recharge yourself. This is usually between 5:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Put your phone on do not disturb for at least 30 minutes. Do something offline, like journaling, stretch, or listen to some calming music. Constant notifications keep your brain in alert mode. Disconnecting allows your nervous system to relax, making you more creative and emotionally balanced. Number 3 is to nourish your body. This is usually between 6 to 6:45 p.m. Eat a balanced diet dinner, protein, veggies, healthy carbs. Drink water or herbal tea instead of the sugary intakes. Now, I used to have a really heavy dinner while watching Netflix, and I always felt bloated and lazy. Now, I eat lighter and notice my skin looks better the next morning. Number 4 is the self-care hour between 6:45 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. Shower or do a skincare routine. Light a candle, put on comfy clothes. Engaging your senses, the scent, touch, sound, tells your brain it's time to rest, helping you fall asleep faster and deeper. Number 5 is to feed your mind. This is usually between 7:45 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Read a few pages of a book, watch an inspiring YouTube video, or work on a hobby. Avoiding mindless scrolling. Choose something that helps you grow. For example, some nights I read self-help books, and the other nights I learn to make a new recipe. Both make me feel like I'm still becoming a better version of myself, even at the end of the day. Number 6 is your nighttime wind down. Now this is between 8:30 to 9 p.m. Do light stretches or deep breathing. Plan your outfit and your to-do list for tomorrow. Prepping the night before reduces decisions fatigue and makes mornings smoother, which boosts confidence. The 5 to 9 hours might feel small, but they're powerful. They decide whether you go to bed feeling drained or like you're becoming the best version of yourself. So which of these steps are you starting tonight? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.